Hi, everybody. We got Jackie in the house.
Hello.
And both of us bitching and complaining about, God, this hurts and that hurts. I fell
We got a
last
list.
night. I slept in a pile of dog poop. One leg went one way, one leg went the other way. I wound up doing the splits in the middle of the
Oh
floor.
my
I haven't
gosh.
done the splits since I was like 15, and it just my back went. So it was
Send
today's
her
been
healing
like
energy, everybody. Healing
really
energy.
painful day today. So I was telling Jackie, if I cut camera real quick, it's because I'm having a spasm and I got to stand up and
Oh,
stretch it out.
yes.
So if y'all see me cut camera, that's usually what it is.
Mhm.
Um, so I'm happy to have Jackie back.
Yes.
We've been doing this what once a month, twice a
Yeah, we're
month.
trying to do it once. We're trying to at least do it. Whenever we're available. We try. If we could do it once every two, three
Yeah, we
weeks, we
try to get
can.
it as many times as we
Yes.
can. So Jackie's been one of my main members since way back at the
No, time went
beginning.
by.
So
Even before I
we've known
became a
each
member,
other.
I was always lurking, at least in the chat.
Yep, and so we've been friends for a while now, and I was starting on her, you need to do a channel, you need to do a channel, and she finally agreed to do one. So I was like,
It took me to miss
yay!
the first members only meeting to eventually say, okay, yes, I'm ready. The first time.
And so she's usually a semi-regular on the slumber party every week.
Yes.
Sometimes she's like some of us, she's just too damn tired to do it. She just hangs in the chat. And that's cool too, because I need good moderators in the chat. Um, and
Because I had to bring that good energy. I said if I can't bring that energy, I had to say no. Even though it hurts to say no. But I
It
do.
does. I mean, and there's a lot of
Yeah.
times I get asked to come on and do a lot of shows that I would love to do, but I'm like, either I've already got one or two shows planned out, or else
Mhm.
they're starting before I even get home from work. And
Mhm.
it's like, I want at least enough time to get home, go to the bathroom, go smoke a cigarette on the patio,
Mhm.
fix me something to drink, and then I'm kind of ready to go recharged a little bit.
Yeah, self-care. Like we learned that doing this as much as we have to say yes, we have to say no because we have to take care of ourselves so we can bring that positive love and light energy to everybody. So
Exactly.
yes.
Uh, oh, hey, Acadian. We're doing personal or political, whatever you
Mhm.
want to ask. Your
Yes.
choice. I'm not picky. Uh, Jackie's not picky,
Yeah,
so
no, I brought the right cards
I've
for
got
political
I've
that I
got
plan on using
my
tomorrow. So I
regular
get to warm them
tarot
up.
out. I've got
Yes. Oracle
personal
cards.
predictions out. I got
Yeah.
several political
Like you
decks
said,
out. I've
we got
got
our
my
favorite cards, our connections deck. I got
yeah,
that
I
too,
got my
just in case.
moonology
Mhm.
out. So, oh, you finally got a connections
And
deck?
I got the signature one too.
Yeah, I didn't get the signature one yet. I've got the connections. I've got
Got
the
the See,
Neptune
I
moon.
got them
I've
all.
got
Got the
the
personal, yeah,
yeah
personal.
the personal
Mhm. And the
predictions. I've got
forecast. That's
the
the only one I haven't brought out was a forecaster one. That's the only one I did
yeah,
bring.
oh, I got the forecaster deck.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that's the forecaster deck. I've got the what is it? The governance deck. I've
Yeah,
got the
that's the only one
regular
I held off
predictions
on.
deck.
Look, because people try to get me to do politics, I'm a void. I was like, no, no. Like, that's why I didn't buy it. I was like, I'll try to avoid it. But now
I tell
I
you
do the
what,
psychic panel. I
the
do the psychic panel
predictions deck
tomorrow.
and the governance deck are spot on when it comes to
Or that,
political
that's why
reading.
I was like, I will get it
It's
next
like eerie almost how accurate they can be.
week.
And then I finally got the personal predictions
Okay.
deck and the
Yeah.
forecaster deck. I want to get the investigative deck.
Oh yeah, yeah, that
I
one.
just haven't gotten that one
Especially
yet.
for the mysteries, I feel like that will work
Trish,
for yesterday.
yeah,
Yes,
Trish was talking a while back about she was going to be updating it.
I
And then I
heard that
think that
too.
kind of got put on the back burner and
I
she
heard
was
that
working on
too.
other decks. So I've
Hmm.
kind of held off getting the the
The mystery one, yeah, that
yeah,
one,
the one for mysteries to kind of wait and see what's going to come.
yeah.
She's got a new deck that she just put out that looks really
I
interesting.
know. I have to
And
stay away from her website. Go on there like once a week
oh God, no, it's like
or
I mean,
minimal. supposedly.
Her cards are expensive. They're worth it,
but they're worth
expensive.
It. And when I get them, I like to get more than one. So that's how
you get gilded edges on them. They're nice cards. They shuffle well.
Yes.
And I've got the Connections deck, the Neptune deck. I've got a she's got a yes no deck.
I saw that too on her website.
I got that one, and I've got another one of hers, and I'm going blank on which one it is. But the main ones that I use are these four: the forecaster, the governance, the predictions, and the personal predictions.
Personal, yeah.
And
I love it. I do like the Connections deck because it has helped me personally connecting to loved ones, helping me with my mediumship for sure.
Yeah, yep. Exactly. I use those a lot as well. In fact, I'm probably going to go jump up here in a minute and go grab them because I have my Moonology deck out because I know I'm going to be doing a show with with Sabrina on Wednesday night. After we do Sisters, I'm going to be on with Sabrina for new moon readings because we've got a super duper duper powerful new moon hitting us on Wednesday.
I know. I love following the moon, you guys.
The way Sabrina was explaining, and astrology stuff is like right over my head, but the way Sabrina was explaining it was like, I think it's new moon in Aries, which is a powerful sign to go into. Aries is my rising sign. I'm Gemini sun, Aquarius moon, but I'm an Aries rising. We've got like 10 planets that are literally stacking up on the same day for this new moon. So it's not just the new moon that's powerful, but we got like 10 planets that are all going to be in the same alignment together, which is very rare. And so it's going to make it's going to be really, you need to manifest some big time stuff. This Wednesday's the night to do it. And we're going to be doing new moon readings, manifesting what to do, how to do it. And so, yeah, I mean, and usually I don't do later shows at night because I like to have like an hour or so before I try to go to bed to just
know. Yeah.
And, if I do a late show on a weeknight, then it's later before I get relaxed enough to go to sleep. And then I'm up, I got to get up at 5 a.m. every day. So that's not fun. Okay, let's see.
All right, I'll put that in there.
We got all kinds of questions in here. Gemini Murari is asking for prayers for her twin sister, who is currently in ICU. You got it, Gemini. No problem. Let's see. Let me spar a few things. So, Jackie, tell everybody what you got coming up, your channel, all about that while I go through and catch any questions that I missed.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm JackieB. I have my own channel, and you can find me if you put in the search engine with the @ symbol, exactly, because my name's also in the chat, at JackieB Readings. You should be able to find me easily, or you can go to the description box, and Shari always normally puts it in the description box too.
Yep.
Currently, I'm still doing, I do a lot of live personal readings, and tomorrow I will be on doing actually political current event readings tomorrow. So I got that listed for tomorrow, and there'll be all of our channels, either Denise Fletcher Tarot, Nate the Third Wish, or Kyle Therese Cranston, either one of our channels. So 4 of us all simulcasting, and it'll be at 2 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. So if you're ready, you want to throw some questions out there for us for current events, we'll be there. And then I also have, when you were talking about moon readings, so I'll be also be on my channel. Denise and I do now either new or full moon readings together, and it's at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. They'll be this Wednesday, the 15th at 11 a.m. Eastern time on my channel or her channel. And so it keeps me busy. Then I host Judy from Judy in the Skies the next day, which is the 16th at 3 p.m. Eastern my time. And then you just never know. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. I may be at the party next Saturday because it's not this Saturday. So probably I'll be there.
Yeah. There's no slumber party Saturday tonight because of Judy's party. So
And then last
somebody
Scott,
just asked about Trish James's cards. That's the website. You have to go to her website to get them. The link is in the description box below, but that's where you can get her cards, and they are fantastic. While I'm over here, there's Androniki Skincare. Y'all hear me talk about it all the time. This is a new link I've got up. This is like my personal link. So if you use my personal link, I will get like X amount of dollars that gets put in an account to build up and save up for you to buy your own stuff. And the person who's buying gets a discount. And I think they can open up like an account that'll start saving money. And then that way you can kind of build up a few dollars and then wind up going in and buying whatever you want. So that's always helps. And of course, there's Otter Spirit.
Yes, Otter Spirit.
This is the Clarity Bracelet Pack. It's the blue apatite, the moonstone, and the celestite stone. So and I love these because I can buy the large, and they're nice and loose on my wrist. They're not cutting off circulation.
Yeah, I've had them with it, or they'll make marks. Yeah, I've had that. Yeah.
You know, or else I break them trying to get them over my hand because my hands are
that happened to me too. Yeah. And, over time.
And then there is
Jules,
my friend Jules, who has her own Etsy shop. She makes jewelry and stuff. She also makes bath salts and whatnot. So
I have it saved, so I go to
it. And then there's also Sweet Pea Gemstones. I don't have her link up for
I have it saved
for the banner, but I do have it in the description box below. So where did my other one go to? I wanted to put this one back up. Okay. And as y'all know, our very own Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot is going through some rough times right now. He's job hunting again, and just needs a little bit of help. If you got $5, $10, whatever you can throw in there is great. This is his. A couple of people got together and started a GoFundMe page for him, and so that's the link for the GoFundMe. That should also be in the description box below. But I'll double check that after the show and make sure. I knew I remembered to put it on here, and I'm just letting it run.
Yeah. And I have a live with him. That was the only thing I forgot to say. On April 19th, I'll be on his channel again at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And I'll also have simulcast on my channel too. So as long as you have all your notification on both of our channels, you'll know where we are and what we're doing. Yeah.
Subscribe is the best thing anybody can do.
All our notifications.
Is to go through and subscribe. And Acadian Proud put Scott's GoFundMe link in the chat, so you can click on that. That'll make it easy. No slumber party tonight. We're going to all be over at Judy's place for her channelversary, because tonight is her 1 year anniversary, birthday, whatever you want to call it, for her channel.
I would call it channel. I just call it channelversary.
We've always called it channelversary. Some people call it birthday. Whatever. We're celebrating tonight, but we're going to do it at Judy's house. So I decided, since she's starting about the same time that the slumber party would normally start, because she's starting when she gets home from work. I was just like, I'll just cancel the slumber party and we'll all traipse over to your house and hang out there.
You'll see a whole bunch of us there. If you don't know
you'll see all the regulars there. So
you'll definitely know us and more tonight. It's gonna be a party.
Dibs, can I put you on for next Saturday, darling? Email me so I don't forget. Like I said, no slumber party tonight, but next week we'll be back.
Yes.
And so I'm more than happy to. Anybody that wants to come in and join on the slumber party, you're welcome.
It's so much fun.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
I get to use cards and say stuff I don't get to say on live. Too much. It's funny.
You should be able to donate for a question if you want. You don't have to make a donation to ask a question. I don't do that on my channel. If you want to make a donation, thank you very kindly, and I will gladly accept it, but it's not necessary. Um, I do answer questions in that members go first, donations go second, and then everybody else, we try to get as many people in as we can before we leave. And so and it's just kind of first come, first serve.
And it helps if you have them all caps, maybe add emoji or two so we can catch it. So
yes, that's a big help. When it comes to, let me click over
and
here.
We have Summit Scott.
If you do a super sticker, it's just making a donation. But if you do a super chat, you can put your question in there with your donation.
Yeah.
So it pops up at the same time together. And while I'm over here, let me do this because I've got 5 left.
Yay! Oh my gosh, Scott! Look, Scott was the first one to receive.
Scott got a membership. Kat got a membership.
Kat got one.
James got a membership.
And Ember Glows Bright
got a membership. Ember Glows Bright got a membership.
Wow.
Awesome. I have no control over who gets a membership.
I know, it's just very random. It's
like algorithm. That YouTube goes through who's been on your channel and they pick them. If you did it's for 1 month, you get a free month membership. And then like a couple of days before that membership expires, you'll get an email and say, hey, your gifted membership to whatever channel is about to end. If you would like to continue, click here and you can go in and pick whatever level you want. I have 2 levels. One is $4.99, one is $9.99. And so you can click on that. We do a monthly live stream for members only. And I am trying to rework some of my schedule to maybe make that twice a month instead of just once a month. We also have a monthly Zoom meeting, and it's just a hangout. Nothing specific, nothing scheduled, or it's just we all get together on Zoom. We hang out, we chat, we talk, we gossip, we do readings for each other. I mean, I do readings for y'all. Y'all have done readings for me, readings for each other. It's just very open and carefree. It's just kind of a place for us that are members to just all go hang out, get to know each other. You see the names in there all the time.
Yes.
And so it's really nice when you can kind of get a face to go to a name. It's not recorded. It doesn't get posted anywhere. So you don't have to wear makeup or worry about your hair being brushed.
Yeah, because I definitely
show up as is. We don't care.
As is. I do. Yes.
And the only other thing I ask is, if you got a membership, if you would please email me your email address along with the channel name that you go by, so I know who you are, to Swamp Voices, all one word, at gmail.com. And that way, when we do our Zoom meeting and stuff, I can email the link directly to you. And I mean, I post it on my post page as well, but I also like to email it out to my members as well. So that way you've got that link. Like I said, it's hangout time. We just hang out for anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. It just depends on how many people show up and what's going on that day. And we just hang out and talk and visit and get to know each other a little better as members. So, and then, like I said, y'all are, once the gifted month is over, you have the option of just letting it expire, or you can renew. Either one works for me. I don't hold anything against anybody. I know I'm getting ready to have to go through my memberships and do some scaling back on a few, just because monetarily I'm trying to trim my budget a little bit. um, because I'm worried about I'm going to have to pay taxes this year. So I'm trying to prepare.
Yes, yeah. That's the
And
part where I said you still learn as you go. Why? Yeah.
well, and according to what I was told, that once I make this an LLC and everything, the expenses I spend for YouTube Premium and for memberships to other channels and stuff
Mhm.
can be deducted. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh, well, that's good to
Yeah.
know. So probably what I'm going to have to do, and I don't think I have time this year, I might go in and file for an extension and then just go find somebody that can
Mm.
do my taxes.
There you
Because I
go.
look at it and I get this glazed look and I'm like, oh my God, I don't understand this crap. I've had a couple of people who do taxes who tried to help me, with emails and
Mhm,
links
mhm.
and stuff, and I'm so greatly appreciative of it. But then I get in there and I start working on it and I'm just like, I'm gone in 5 minutes. I don't understand it. Um, so some people, they just get it like that. I'm not one of them, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. And so, oh, thank you, Jules.
I
So y'all saw
know.
I put Jules' link up earlier for her Etsy store. So be
Mhm.
sure y'all go check that out. The link is also in the description box below. And that way you can find, she makes beautiful jewelry, and she just started doing like bath salts and stuff, which are really nice. And so I like to highlight my friends, my members, my subscribers who have their own thing that they do. I like to highlight it because every little bit helps,
Yeah.
and if you get something and you like it, well, then you're going to talk about it to your friends. And
Exactly.
then they go to the website and they find stuff
Mhm.
they like, and then they go talk to their friends. And
Mhm.
so, yeah, you can really help a business grow just word of mouth. And you don't have to worry about spending a ton on
Advertisements.
the
Yeah.
advertising cost and all that
Mhm.
stuff, just talking about. Oh, hey, Scott. Scott's in the chat. How about
Yeah.
that?
Yep.
Awesome. So is Jackie. Okay. Our other Jackie is there. So,
Yes. Yeah.
and,
Yeah, that's what I was listening to while we were backstage. I was still there listening to his live. I just couldn't moderate because I just only could listen the last about 45 minutes.
well, like I said, I was on for almost 2 hours with Nate. We were, of course, half of that time we were just chit chatting and forgot to turn the recorder on. Um, where we did our deep dive today because Nate, the third wish, Nate and I do a deep dive every month.
I know. I can't
It's a
wait to watch it when he
pre-recorded
posts it.
show on his Zoom, and then we do a live stream once a month, which is on my channel, which
Mhm.
I lovingly refer to as our date with Nate. That we,
Mhm.
it just
Yes.
rang in my head one time when I was doing a thumbnail, and I thought, "Oh, that rhymes. That sounds pretty
Yeah.
good." So I stuck with it.
I get to
And
see him tomorrow. I can't wait.
yeah, you got the panel thing. I told him, I
Yes.
said, "Well, when you get a free time and a free opening," I said, "I
Yes.
want to do the panel too. So
Yes. That'd be so
let me
much
know." I said,
fun.
"That'll be fun."
Yes,
And
we're trying to do it. Oh, it's trying to make it next. We also have one for May too. Make it a once a month event. So
yeah, yeah. So he also was doing that. He was doing another similar one that was more like interview
yeah, I remember the interview. I
style.
like it's like
I
meet the
think he
they
does
call
that
it
like
meet the
once a
press.
month.
Yeah, it wasn't like a meet the press type of. I think he
Something,
called
yeah,
it
like
meet the
Meet the
psychics or something
Press.
like that. Meet the
Uh,
press type of thing.
was
Yeah,
like that, and that's really
I
interesting
liked
too.
it too. I always was
And
so busy I couldn't be able to be part of the panel because I always had something going on. Life.
Nate is a busy guy. Every time
Mhm.
I go walk back in my office and sit down and click up YouTube, and it's like he's on. It's like, oh, okay, Nate's on again. So it's
His
I don't
pre-recordings,
get
I
to
don't know how he
listen.
does it.
Yeah, I don't get to listen to everybody as much as I used to,
Me
just
too.
because there's so many of us now. It's hard to fit everybody in, but it's just a lot of times I'm not sitting in my office at my desk where I can just listen.
Yeah.
I can plug in my earbuds, and a lot of times I listen, I never chat because I may be like in and out of my office and just listening, but I'm not near a keyboard.
I
So
always have I have my earbuds in and I'm listening, and sometimes I'm in the chat, and then sometimes I'm just straight listening, like, and I'll say
a
something at
lot
the
of
end
times I'm just
live.
lurking, you know. It's I rarely will come in and say, "Hey everybody," because then
Yep.
everybody in the chat wants to say hi to me, and then I feel obligated to say hi back. And if I'm not on the keyboard, it takes forever for me to
Oh,
get on the
yeah.
phone.
I know.
I am not efficient with. I'm not very good at typing and texting on my phone. I'm used to my keyboard now. Back in the day when there were Blackberries and you had an actual keyboard on the phone,
Keyboard. Yeah. Yeah.
my thumbs were like on fire. I could do it no time flat. But you get on there now and it's different and it's harder.
Well, it's to the point now. It's certain people that always come up if I do an at, and depending on what two letters I put up, it will sometimes automatically do it for me sometimes. Because I'm always putting certain ones because I'm always in the chat. So some once in a while I look up and certain things will just pop up. So it just goes, but not too often. I start to type from scratch because I'm on my smartphone and not on my computer. So it makes
Right.
a difference. It does.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I'm like
easy to
trying my
listen
best.
when I'm on my phone, you know, because it's usually tucked in my back pocket of my jeans as I'm walking around when I can, if I'm not having to do things where I'm interacting with students or faculty,
Yeah.
and then I can listen. But uh, I prefer to chat when I can sit down on my keyboard and actually type it in, and so that's just a personal preference for me.
I prefer it because it takes less
Who
work.
was it?
It's more work doing it from your phone.
And Angela, I don't know, baby. Maybe YouTube is glitching over there on you. Somebody else earlier was saying something about
Continue to
they were
check
having
too.
trouble with
Yeah, they've done a
YouTube.
lot of updates this week, and then between that and then StreamYard and any other ways people we stream live, like it's been it's been weird. So yeah. And I'll tell you what's been really weird. I don't know if you know this, but if there's been, let's say, sometimes a troll, sometimes it won't show up for the moderators, but it'll show up in another form. It was really weird because that happened. I was like, that person didn't even show up on the screen for us to
Yeah,
even
it's
like that happened this week. It's been
they
very
change
weird.
stuff and then the algorithm changes and then everybody freaks out for about a week or so while it tries to work out the bugs.
Yeah, with another update.
It's yeah, it's just part of the game, you know. There's not a whole lot. Um Oh, and Scott, I'm going to send you that link we were talking about earlier too, for you to check out uh, this lady's YouTube channel. Um, she's like a financial advisor, and she's always posting stuff like for remote jobs and stuff that people can do from home.
Yeah, because there's a lot of remote
Different
jobs out
things,
there.
because because I know I've been looking at it going, when would I ever squeeze in the time to do something for somebody else? But it's like it would be nice to kind of have an idea what's out there so that when I do retire in 5 years, I got 5 years to go, and then I'm retiring, y'all. I'm like, I'm
We
done.
have a real party. It's gonna be a real slumber party.
Yeah. Talk about.
Extended cut.
I'll have everybody come down here. We'll go on a swamp tour and everything else. You know, that'll be fun. Um, but and then I'll be able to do this full time instead of just on the weekends, because I still work 10 hours a day at a regular job. So
yeah, it's amazing because people don't realize it does take a lot behind the scenes. I guess for me, because it takes work so we can make everything look so beautiful.
That's an interesting question, Petrichor. I've never heard that. I've had a couple of different sets of dowsing rods that both of them broke on me.
Hey, I know.
And somebody said maybe you're too powerful for the dowsing rods and they can't keep up. I don't know. I've got my trusty
I got mine today too.
pendulum. I've got several others too.
Yeah, I got several too.
This one I like because it's full of amethyst chips inside, and so
yeah, I have look. That's the one I keep for myself. I have an amethyst one. I have a
and then when
one,
I'm with Diane G, because she has her thing is Thor's hammer. So I went and got Captain America's shield.
I like that.
We're like, Avengers Unite when we do our show once a month and do readings. And she has Thor's hammer. I have Cap's shield, and
I
took
like
me a while to
it.
find that too. I
Oh
had to
yeah, I
look
imagine. I
for
can imagine. It took me a long
it.
time just
And
to find an evil eye pendulum. It took me a long time, years. I've been when I finally found one.
but it's my favorite pendulum that I had for a long time was Tiger's Eye.
Oh yeah, tiger's
And
eyes.
I
Yeah.
have a little rack thing designed for pendulums
Hmm.
where you can just, take it, because
Yeah.
you'll have like, you'll have like a little ball at the end
Yeah.
and you can just like slide it into the rack,
Yeah,
drop
I
it,
got that.
and it
Yeah.
hangs there. And I went to hang it up one night, slid it through the slot. I watched it, I let go, and it dropped.
Oh,
And it was like straight down. And I followed it. I watched it fall.
oh my
And before it
God.
hit the ground, it disappeared. It's
Wow.
been 3 years ago. I have never found that pendulum
There's still
since.
one I'm trying to find. It's
I
my
have moved
rainbow
all
quartz.
the furniture in that
Wow.
area. I have looked up under things. I have looked inside boxes. I had a laptop bag over there at one time. I looked up inside of there,
Look,
like
it went through a portal.
inside out. It just disappeared. And then somebody said, well, it was overworked and it's resting. And when it's ready, it'll come back. I'm like,
And it will appear because I've had my rose
it
quartz
will.
come
I'll
back.
move something and there it'll be. And it'd be like, I
Yeah,
know I
it's
moved
gonna
that
happen.
before and it wasn't there. So,
It will happen
um,
because that my rainbow quartz is the same thing. I don't know where it is now, but then it'll randomly disappear.
I
It
have a
does
clear,
that.
I have, well, not clear. It's like the milky white one,
Oh yeah, I like
uh,
that one too.
quartz, pendulum. I have a rose quartz
Hmm.
pendulum and I have a copper one that actually came with a set of the dowsing rods. And the pendulum works great. The dowsing rods, like the third time I used them, they broke. I'm
Uh,
like, okay, well, I guess I need to wait a while on these because they don't seem to want to work for me. And I
oh,
watch other people, they use them, no problems, but I get one and they break. So after several sets, I just said, all right, I'm just not going to buy anymore.
hmm.
It's like if somebody buys me a set and sends them to me, great. But I'm like, I'm not spending any more money on it.
Yes, and I think for that question, I think if you believe and you trust in yourself, I believe anybody could use a pendulum.
And yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
And
just having
we
the belief,
all
the faith,
have,
and trust in our intuition.
all the clairs.
We do.
We all have them. Some are more attuned than others. Some are stronger than others. Some you may have to work on things internally for them to become stronger to use.
Hmm.
But we have all of them. We have all of these gifts that y'all watch us do, that we watch others do. We've all got it. It's just a matter of tuning into it.
Hmm.
Some people, there may be a trauma in their life or, an
Yeah.
accident or something. And it's like it just flips a switch and everything cuts on full blast. And they're like, oh
Hmm.
my God, what's going on? A lot of your real famous psychics that you see in TV and stuff, that's usually what happens. Something happened and then suddenly, boom, they're like wide
Yeah.
open. For the rest of us, it's like I said, some things are stronger than other things. I know with me, I have to be careful because I tend to be wide open all the time. And so it's like everything comes at me at once. And I'm like, okay, wait, time out. I need a break here for a minute. Um, I had to fuss at my guides about you cannot give me downloads when I'm driving the car.
Oh yeah, safety
That's a
first.
no. You've almost made me wreck a couple of times because they would just start giving me a download. And when I get a download, I go, and I go right down
Yeah, yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
out, and I had to fuss at them and say, when I'm behind the wheel of a car, no, wait till I get home and I'm parked and I'm in the house and I'm not on the toilet and I sat down and then you can download to your heart's content.
Yes.
And so
Safety. Yes.
it's just like my guides are Native American guides. And when I first met them, I was like, well, what are your names? And they just laughed and said, you can't pronounce it. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay, well then you're Tom, Dick, and Harry. And so they laughed and said, okay, that works. And so that's what I call my guides, Tom, Dick, and Harry. And they just have learned to live with it. And
Oh.
I figure one of these days they'll figure out how to make me be able to say their names, and then I won't have to call them that anymore.
Exactly.
But I figure as long as they don't care, I don't care. I'm good with it, you know. I just know they're there, and when I need them, they talk to me. Sometimes they talk to me when I don't want them to, but I spent most of my life pretending like I didn't hear it, I didn't see it, I didn't know it. Go away. And when I finally said, "Okay, yes, I know you're here," boom! It was like getting run over by a marching band. I literally had to put the brakes on and be like, "Wait, wait, wait! Too much, too fast, and I don't know what I'm doing." So, um, you know, it's a learning curve. We learn different ways of how to do different gifts, and
Yeah. And the
some
thing is, I think
people
people try to think it's going to be that way of another person, but my way is different from someone else's way and from someone else's. Like even the way I read my oracle, tarot, whatever, I read it differently from other readers when a certain question or anything pops up, because that's just part of our gifts, and we hear it, see it, and our guys give it to us in different responses. So
exactly, and you know, we no two people read the same. When I first started reading, it was because I had uh, several readers in the chat that were like, you know, you're a psychic, right? You know, you're supposed to be reading, right? And I'm like, I don't know anything about this stuff. And she sent me cards, and then I'm like, okay, now what? She was like, watch other readers. When they throw cards, you throw cards. Did you get the same cards or not? Did you get the same message or not? And why do you think that is? And so that's how I learned, was just watching other readers. And then when I decided to try to do a channel, I had several really, really good readers that invited me on their channel to kind of help me get my feet wet and find out what the deal was. And that's how I learned. And I'm still learning now. I mean,
yeah, you're always learning, no matter what. We still learn from
it's a
everybody else.
constant thing. And okay, I think I don't have a predictions book, but I have a predictions deck.
Oh yeah, we're talking
If you have a question.
Yeah.
I've been trying to work on trying to do predictions. I know a lot of psychics will do like what's going to happen this coming year, what's going to happen the next.
Yeah.
My gift doesn't quite work that way. Sometimes I'll get visions, or I'll get a download on something that's coming. And so then I kind of wait and see, is it going to happen or not? So far, just about everything has happened, but it's not as frequent as other people, because that's just where their gift is at. So
yeah, especially when it comes to timing. That's the thing with me, it's time. It could happen, but it's the timing.
Exactly. Dibs. A rose by any other name is still a rose. It still smells just as sweet. You know?
Oh, Miss Tarot D showed up. Hi, Miss Tarot.
Oh, Miss Tarot D. There's my sweetheart. So, all right. I think I'm at the bottom of the chat now. Okay. I made it to the bottom.
Yay.
All right. So, questions are now closed because we've been yakking.
I know it didn't even seem like it. I didn't look at the time.
So, mods, you're now on duty to, if anybody comes in late, just pleasantly, kindly let them know questions are closed, and you can check back in tonight at Judy's house when we have her party. And I'm sure we'll be answering, doing a lot of readings. There's going to be a lot of psychics there. So,
did Venus make it? Because Venus put a good question up there. I like that question. Spirit solid.
Took a mediumship class last night. Relax.
Yeah, that was a good question. I don't know why Spirit brought me to it as soon as she posted that up.
Yeah, there could be very different reasons for that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. We've got 9 questions. I think that's pretty
Okay.
good.
Yeah, that's
So
good. Yeah.
we're gonna stop at the top. We're gonna stop. We're gonna start at the top of the chat here.
All
James
right.
was first up.
Oh my gosh,
He would
May.
like a
Um,
message from his spirit guides about May.
I know. I was
So
just
you
to
just
think
skipping
about it.
April altogether, huh?
Yeah,
You
I
just
did. Yeah, I'm about to skip the month of April now too, because we're like what by the middle of this week with the moon reading. Is might as well say May.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
all right. Let's see. Let's see what we get for
I
James.
know. It took me to it jumped to me to all these different decks. Let's see.
Ugh.
Okay, let's see. It's giving me all types of different cards today. Let's see what else for you. Spirit is talking for May for you.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I keep getting it's almost the same, but I guess it wants to reiterate its message. Tell me pull for one more deck for James.
Very interesting.
All right. So I'll go first. Say put in the order that it wants to tell you. Okay, for you, James. First card I got for you is don't self-sabotage. You know, it's so easy. I got that message. And it even says here, don't, procrastination, don't do any negative self-talk if you can. Don't have the feel of failure. Do what you can do because there comes success. So anything that you're feeling resistant to, you're holding on to, you can overcome it. So it tells you, even for myself, don't self-sabotage. Okay. And also got for you, and it's so funny, this came out too, resistance for your spirit guides for May. Even says to beware of your subconscious resistance coming from deep within yourself. Same card, but this is the angel card. Spirit wants to reiterate. Are you resisting change through self-sabotage? Look, self-sabotage shows up again. So whatever it is, don't self-sabotage, okay? Because I got because change is coming. Look at the butterflies. Look at this, is beautiful. Change is coming. And this change doesn't want you, again, from a spirit, don't resist this change because this is a positive change coming in your life. And to me, I got some about finances. Is your last card, mind, power. And even says, use your intelligence, analyze data logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind because I keep getting information too about there could be potential to gain and make money. I keep getting from spirit for the month of May for you. So that's what I have for you, James. Thanks for letting me read for you.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. We'll start out with thoughts and strategies. So there may be some stuff coming up in May that you need to really sit down and think through and strategize what's the best way to get through this stuff, what's the best way to deal with whatever may be coming down the pike. I don't really get any I don't get anything saying specifically what it is. It feels more like it's work related. Like maybe there's either somebody new coming in or there's a new project, um, maybe an offer for a new position. It's, but they're just saying be prepared to whatever it is that's coming up in May. Take some time out to really think it through and then strategize what is your best way to deal with it. And then I got completing a cycle. So this feels like, you've come all the way around the karma wheel and you're completing a cycle. And so, whatever this thought and strategy you have to work on, part of this is because you're completing that cycle. And then, just to emphasize that, we got the world, which is completing a cycle, coming all the way around your life choices, your cycle's complete. Now you can go on and move on to the next thing. And then I got the Page of Cups, but it's reversed, and I have to look up reverse because I don't know those. And it says, you tend to assume that you know everything and you ignore advice. That could be what the thoughts and strategies are all about, is stop thinking in terms of, I know what to do. I know what that is. I don't need their advice. Yeah, stretch that. Start listening to advice and ideas from other people because you would be amazed at what you may learn and pick up. And then the last thing I got was the full moon in Virgo, which is just a reminder that you are good enough. You don't need anything else to improve you because you are good enough. And that's what I got for you. It seems to go right along with what Jackie
I
had.
know, that was interesting.
And I love it when cards mesh together
With
like
the butterflies, and it kept saying like about change, like the change will be positive. Like we kept getting, I mean, something about some you said the cycle, the change. So yeah, I had to think.
that's it. Oh,
Mhm.
is Sweet Pea here? Sweet Pea also does jewelry, and her link is in the description box below, so y'all can go and check out all of her stuff that she does. So, some very pretty pieces. So, okay, next up we got butterflies are free.
Great.
Would like a general reading, please. You got it.
Okay, let's see what we got for you.
Let's see.
Okay. Double check something, take the oracle card. So. Okay, so butterflies are free. So one of the things I got is also always, not just told me the picture, always trust your intuition. This is also known as the Ace of Cups. All right. And what I got from that message when I pulled that card was continue that taking time for yourself will help for you to create new chapters in your life, new beginnings, positive things, and clear your mind. So, and I just heard that this guy's giving me in vogue, free your mind, the rest will follow. So there's no lie there. And then also I said something about new beginnings, new chapter. The next card I got was for the Fool. Same thing. Whatever it is, if you take that time, you're going to discover something that you can manifest on and create. I keep getting wealth, success, whatever you're trying to manifest. If it's a small seed, you can make that grow in the process from the Fool. And what I like about it is if you do that, look, you got the Star card. It's nothing but the best. Opportunities increasing, things will manifest for you as long as you plant that seed and make sure it grows, putting in the effort and the work. And this also says hope, faith, purpose, spirituality, and fortune. It just keeps saying continue to do that. One thing I want you to do, don't self-sabotage. It's like everything after 5 of Wands actions. Don't revert backwards also. This card even says rivalry, conflict, disagreement, tension, competition. Don't get defeated. There's always somebody out there that's going to try to discourage you for saying maybe this will not work. You can't accomplish it. Like I just keep getting that energy of saying, well, I don't, people discourage you for doing what you know that you need to do. So, but the angel card I got for you told me, pull doubt. Okay. It said, in times of doubt, there is clarity to be found within you, which is that intuition card I got first. Continue to trust that. So it says sometimes you already know the answer. Your intuition, see, but the truth can be difficult to accept. So don't let anybody else sway you out of what you know what to do. And it wants to tell you in between time, take care of yourself. Self-care. And even says balance, renewal, rest is not for the weakness. It says it's the secret ingredient to lasting ever magic. So take care of yourself in between that time. So thanks. Let me read for you. Butterflies are free.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. And first one up off the stack is the High Priestess.
Ooh.
So this is following your intuition. There may be things in your life that's been kind of mysterious. You weren't quite sure why this works or why that works. This is just kind of a little reminder to kind of check in with that inner self of you, just to kind of go in and check in on that, follow your intuition on a few things, because then, and wait, I got to cover up bits here. Then we got the Star. For those of you who are new or with new channels, if your cards show naked body parts,
yeah,
you have to cover up certain parts so that YouTube doesn't pull it because somebody complains that you're showing boobies or whatever on your channel. So, or else run a content warning, one or the other. So, and then here we got the Star, and this is renewal, hope, lots of um, a lot of inner clarity. That's where that works right along with the Empress here, is that intuition is working together, that inner clarity, that inner knowing. Um, it feels like it's really important right now to concentrate on some inner work, maybe even shadow work. And that's where you just take a really hard, long look at yourself. You're kind of where you're at spiritually, because everyone's in different levels at different times, and you may be doing good this month, and then something happens, and next month kind of goes down the hill, and that's okay. That's just the general way of life. You just have to know how to deal with it as it comes. I don't see anything drastic coming for you. I don't see anything that's going to be, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No, everything I'm getting is just, there may be some some dips and rises along the way. Good day here, bad day there. That's true for all of us. Um, but if you focus in on your inner self, on your intuition, you're going to be able to cruise right through those kind of days with no issues whatsoever. And then I got innovative ideas. So you've got some stuff cooking up in that brain of yours. Maybe start writing it out. Start fleshing it out, in a notebook. Different things, different ways. And that way, if it turns into something that could be useful either at your job or to start your own business with or to help a friend out with something, if you take the time to kind of flesh out those ideas that you get, keep a little journal, keep a little, go buy you a dollar spiral notebook at the dollar store and just, put notes in there. You don't have to buy anything fancy. Cheap is good. And just start filling it in a little bit. If you don't have any oracle cards, maybe, look around and see if there's a deck that kind of talks to you. And then every morning, shuffle the deck, pull a card. And that's going to kind of help guide you for that day. There's a lot of us that do that every day.
Mhm.
We pull our own cards every morning, just to kind of get a snapshot maybe of what direction we're going in. And then I got strength is needed. So, like I said, we're going to have some dips, we're going to have some lifts. Um, on the day when things are dipping, just know that you have the strength to deal with whatever comes your way. Don't ever buy into the lie that you're not strong enough to deal with it, because you are. You just, maybe you'll get an answer for how to deal with something the same day. Maybe it's a couple of weeks away, a couple of months away. You never know. But don't let it drag you down to the point that you can't function and go about your regular daily stuff, whatever you do. Um, that's all part of ups and downs, and we all have them. And on the down days, just know that there's a little bit of extra strength that Spirit's telling you ahead of time. You're going to need to deal with it. Now, like I said, I don't see anything drastic coming your way. Actually, what I'm seeing is you've got some good stuff coming your way. You've got some good thoughts coming up, maybe for projects at work, maybe for projects at home. That's just going to depend. Um, but I don't see anything negative, just normal day to day. Today's a crappy day. Today's a great day. Today's a crappy day. Today's a great day. We go through that, all of us. And then the last card I got was Full Moon in Aquarius. And it says, show the world the real you. And I think that's probably putting all the rest of these together. This is what Spirit wants you to know. Just show the world the real you. You don't have to change yourself. You don't have to pretend like you're something different than what you are. People are always going to judge.
Yeah.
That's just life.
Yeah.
Your strength comes in not letting their opinion affect you. Okay, maybe they don't like the clothes you're wearing today. Well, tough crap. This is what I can afford to buy.
Mhm.
Maybe they don't like the way you did your hair today, or maybe they don't like your new haircut, or maybe they don't like your car, or, you know,
Mhm.
there's a lot of silly things that people can get really bitchy about. And your job is just go, okay, thanks for your opinion. Next time I need it, I'll ask, and just leave it at that.
Mhm.
And because we all go through it all the time, every day, we all go through it, and your strength comes in just dealing with it and just kind of letting it roll right over you,
Mhm.
especially if it's something that sounds or feels negative. Just let it roll off you like water on a duck's back. Don't worry about it. Just be like, oh, okay, that's nice, and walk away. Don't rip yourself a new one because somebody doesn't like your new haircut, or somebody doesn't like the suit that you're wearing today, or the dress that you put on
Mhm.
today. Who cares? You dress into comfort, you're dressing for your job or whatever the function may be. You go because you feel good the way you look, and that's all that matters. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. As long as you feel good, other people will see that and sense that on a level that they don't even realize it, and they'll respond to that. And that's the best way I can explain to some. You're talking to somebody who lived with no self-esteem for a good majority of her life, and it took me a long time to get over it and realize, you know what? If you don't like it, tough poop. I don't care. Go do your own thing. You're not going to bother me. It it takes a while to get there, and I still learn day to day.
It's
And I
that thing you're
learned it
always
like,
learning.
okay, this isn't working. Um,
It's
so
true.
I hope that helps.
Did you get Venus's donation that he sent to your Venmo?
Yes, I saw that. So
Okay.
thank
Okay.
you very much, Venus.
Okay.
And did she get her question put in here?
Yes. Uh-huh. I
Um,
think it's at the, you see it? It's
okay,
at the
there we
connector
go.
right there. Yeah.
Um, all righty. And then took a mediumship class last night. Was okay. Um, I gotta grab a different deck. Wait. No, I can barely move. All right. One of these days, I'm gonna actually clean out the back side of that screen and be able to find things. Because right now it gets really cramped up in here. Um, that's because my room is half of the living room. So yes, it does get cramped in here.
Look, all these darn cards. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I still want more decks. And I'm like, I got enough where I can barely store now. Like,
I got two bookshelves full. I've got stacks on my desk, stacks on the thing behind me, stacks on the floor. It's like it's an obsession. He's like, okay, I really got to stop buying cards. And then somebody puts out a deck and is like, I gotta have it.
yeah, I know. It's I guess got stuff and waiting on in the shopping cart and everything. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna purchase it.
It's like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it.
All right, I need to pull
I
one
really
more.
like the cards that come in the boxes, man. It
Me
makes
too.
it
They don't have to worry about getting a pouch and all that other stuff. Almost done. Got a lot of answers for you, Venus. This messages are just coming through. One more card and I'll be ready for her. Let's see. It's telling me, and then wants me to pull a yep, and then wants to pull angel card, and I got her reading. And pull one more card. Okay. All right, Venus. So I got like stuff like I pulled half the deck. But you were connected. I got the connections that beyond the physical. All right, they were there. You were really doing. You were working your magic. The mediumship was there for you. You know, you like you said, you were grounded and everything. And you said that your mind went blank. So you asked spirit why. There's, you know how it is. You're so close. Look, it says searching for the truth. You want to know why. This is you. Hidden secrets that eventually you will find out about. I like the dog in this picture. It's cute. In this connections deck. So I just keep feeling like, you know how it is, and the spirits just tell me right now, holding this card, you're trying so hard, too hard. You know how like we're really trying because we really want to either see something, feel something, hear something. Like that's what spirits tell me right now. You're really trying really hard. And look, you got it, but look, blink of an eye went by so fast. You were connected, but you just didn't notice it. And your timing, you did get it. And then you keep asking why it came and it went. And that's how some messages are. And they could feel that also emotional, look, overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Because this is a practice. And he keeps telling me this is something that evolves. It won't just happen overnight. It won't. It sometimes, and then keep telling me what it tells me comes through. It could come through a song, could come through music, you know, and as you're practicing, you get better. You continue, it's telling you to continue to strengthen your muscle and still be ready to be open to continue to receive the information. But you did get it, but the reason why I went blank, because it went in and it went out. That's what Spirit told me. He gave you the information and it went out. And I know if I don't speak sometimes, you notice I talk fast sometimes, because sometimes the message goes in and it comes right out. That's why a lot of the cards I have words on it. And you are going through this transformation because you know that you're ready to receive it. You're changing for the better. You are elevating. Look, more butterflies. I love our cards. She has a lot of butterflies. And Trish James, you're transforming. And then you know what the next card cannot deny? These next two cards cannot deny it. Well, I just said you're leveling up. You're making progress. Don't give up. One of the things they said, just because it went in and out, don't give up. Continue the practice. Continue to put in the work, because the more you use it, the easier, and the more you know how mediumship works for you. What works for me, what works for Shari, anybody else is going to work differently for you. Trust, and it keeps telling me, trust your intuition. Continue to practice. And your last card, your angel card, was connections. Look at that. Connections. You can't make this up. It says your energy is aligning with others who walk in similar frequencies. It says expect connections and encounters that feel expansive and mutually empowering. So this time you don't give up. You keep going. Don't let that discourage you. It went in and out, but as you strengthen that muscle, it's going to get stronger. And believe me, it won't go in and out like it just did. But it keeps telling me practice make perfect. Just continue doing it, Venus. Okay? Thanks. So let me read for you.
All right. And hey, Roman, I see Roman's here. And Amethyst Lapistero is here. And
it just said trust your intuition. Oh, sorry. It popped in. So continue to trust your intuition.
All right, Venus. First thing I got for you is other, someone else. Stop comparing yourself to others. We're all unique. We're all different. We all do things differently than the next person and the next person and the next person. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. You don't have to be a cookie cutter and do it exactly the same way as everybody else. What really will help your spiritual growth grow is learning to just give in and let it happen. There are a lot of times when I'm doing like a personal reading and I get asked for a mediumship question, and I tell people, it may come through, and then again, it may not. So I can't guarantee it because I'm still working on dealing with that myself. I spent most of my life with them always in my ear chattering, and now I have days when they kind of just get quiet because they know my brain needs to unplug. And so it's important to don't compare yourself to others, no matter what, just because person A is really, really, really good at mediumship, and then person B is really, really good at perhaps looking at like Akashic records type readings or something like that. And the next one may be better at tarot card reading. Nobody is wrong. It's just everybody shares and does their gift differently. Mm-hmm. And even though we are all doing it differently, you'll find a lot of times that we all get kind of the same message for someone. It's like the elephant in the room, and you lead in 10 blind people and you station them in different parts of the elephant and have them reach out and touch and explain what they feel. You're going to get 10 different descriptions of the same thing, the elephant. It's just going to depend on what part they touch. And so our gifts are a lot like that. I mean, you have people like Sun Psychic Jean. It's like she just flips a switch. Zoom, this stuff's just pouring out of her. First time I read with her, I'm like, oh my God, how do you do that? She says, you just have to control the flap. I'm like, what flap? She says, over your third eye, you've got a flap. You got to open the flap and close the flap. I still have no control over my flap. Sometimes it opens, sometimes it don't. But when I'm with people like Jean who does it effortlessly, I find that my flap opens up a lot easier and then stays open. Just because I'm absorbing part of their energy. Um, and there are things that I do that Jean's like, oh God, I wish I could do that. And neither one of us is right, neither one of us is wrong. We just do things differently. And
yeah, because I started getting smells first. That was the first thing when I started mediumship. I started smelling cologne or smoke or something. That was the first sign of like, okay.
I can be watching TV or watching a movie and you let somebody strike a match on that screen and I can instantly smell it. The sulfur smell of when you strike a match on a matchbox. That smell is right there. A lot of times we can smell things that will then open up that avenue for mediumship because it's a cologne they wore or a certain kind of flower that they like to have around their house to smell pretty. Or maybe it's their aftershave or the type of soap they use. Or there's a lot of little things that we don't even realize we're picking up cues on that would help us take that next step of getting that message in a mediumship message. And not everybody's going to be as clear as the next person. And that's okay. You don't have to be. Just go with a general feeling. I mean, there have been times when, I've had to say something that I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, they're going to think I'm stupid as all get out. This is crazy. And the minute I say it, they're like, that was their favorite song or that was their favorite TV show or whatever the case may be. And so you just got to learn to go with what you're feeling. And if you're not feeling anything in the moment, then start looking around you and feeling what's around you. And a lot of times that can open up. Get some cards. A lot of times I do mediumship readings. I'm using cards to do them because it helps me focus better. Everybody's different. So don't compare yourself. And then I got stellar gateways. Take a leap forward. So again, this is your own gateway you have to traverse. This is your path, nobody else's path. You go through it and it sounds very, hoity-toity up there. Just go with what you feel. But basically that's kind of what it comes down to is you just kind of got to go with how you feel. And sometimes it's just right there and other times it's not. Sometimes it's a spirit on the other side who doesn't want to speak.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, they're not comfortable with it or they're afraid to do it or maybe they didn't particularly like that person and they don't really have anything to say to them. So that happens too a lot of times. I know when I used to get blanks and I finally asked a few people who were good at it why that happens. And they're like, well, maybe they don't want to talk to them.
Yeah.
See if somebody else wants to come forward and talk to them.
Yes.
And sometimes that really helps. And then I got abundance and prosperity. So this doesn't necessarily mean money. It could be abundance and prosperity in a million different ways. And so when you start letting go of trying to control that reading and you just let it happen organically, you're going to see all kinds of abundance and prosperity start rolling your way. Maybe you get donations, or maybe somebody just out of the blue decides to send you a check for $50 or $100. And you're like, why did you do that? And most of the time they're like, I don't know. I just felt like you needed it. And that's because spirit was telling them, you need to do this. And even though they're not very tuned in, they picked up on that message and they did it, not knowing why. That's okay too. So just know that abundance and prosperity can come in a lot of different areas. It doesn't necessarily have to mean money. It could mean time. It could be volunteer work. It could be, I don't know, just any number of things where what it's different things that are going to affect different people in different ways. Your abundance is not the same as Jackie's abundance, which is not the same as my abundance, because we're three very different people. We're all unique. Even though we are all spiritual and tuned in, we're still different.
Yeah.
And we do things differently, and that's okay. And then the last thing I get is assist and support. Part of what you're doing with mediumship is you're assisting and supporting an actual living, breathing person next to you who's desperately seeking a message. And the spiritual side of someone trying to decide, do I really want to talk to them right now? Or maybe if I do, they're not going to listen to my suggestions. Why waste my breath? You know, you never know. And some spirits go on the other side and they just like to mess with us because they think it's funny because they can do it. Don't ask me why. That's just what I have gotten at times. I tell you, people in the spirit world have a much better sense of humor than most of us realize.
Yes.
And if they figure out a way to mess with us, they will do it. Maybe that's just my guides, but that's what I'm always just like. If they got a way to F with me, they will take it in a heartbeat and just start messing with my head. And I'll be like, just stop. So again, it is what it is.
So thanks for letting us read for you, Venus. Hope that helped.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you got more questions, come back and see us. We'll do some more readings. Okay, we'll make sure I don't have. Okay, Acadian Proud. While my big event went well on Thursday, found out that I was never not told that I could attend an
upcoming. Oh, too late to register. Wow. All right, let's see.
Yeah,
and then she said, I saw this in the chat. Yeah, I worked for months on the event. I hit off the unit, thanked me, then her, even though she did nothing with the event and forgot to thank me, the other person who worked on it with me. Wow.
Yeah.
Here.
It makes it hard when it's somebody who takes advantage of another person's hard work, especially in the workforce. And unfortunately, you have a lot of people that aren't willing to put in the work to actually figure out what to do. They just wait for somebody else to put something up so they can do a snatch and grab. And there's not a lot. About the only thing you can do with stuff like this is to document, you know, save a folder on your computer. And just document what's going on so that you're not coming out and accusing the other person, because you want to avoid that route that just shuts people down. But at the same time, you want you do the best that you can do and don't worry about everybody else. That's what they were just saying. Just screw them. Don't worry about them. You do the best that you can do. And every project that you work on, every thought or idea that's yours, document it and make sure you get somebody to witness it. And then that way, if you have to take something to HR or just directly to your boss, if your company's not big enough to have an HR department, um, it's always more benevolent in your favor if you've got the paperwork to go with it, to where you can say, no, here, look, this is the receipt, this is the statement, this, this is what I spent on that day. Why are you messing with me? For whatever reason, the computer will just spit out people to harass. And so, of course, now you've got ice everywhere, so they're harassing everyone. It's our new normal.
You know what's so funny though is I had these cards. They give the answers. I had these Spirit at the cards out before we did Venus. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it gives like you kind of like what you just said, all the answers. Wow. All right. So what I got. Okay. It's crazy with these cards. I got the 9 of Swords, which you're feeling right now. Look at that. You're not happy. It's causing you, it says nightmare stuff. You're worrying. You're like, what can I do? That's not right. Like I did all this work, you know what I mean? And now they're going to do this to me. You feel like you got screwed and it's not right. You're trying to figure this out. It's causing you a little worry and anxiety, but you have the choices to make. And I know right now you're trying to make the best choice, the best possible outcome. So nothing gets worse, but things get better. And actually, it's going to create balance. The judgment will be on them for what they did. It looks like things will be balanced and exposed. But I keep saying here from Spirit, you got to speak up. You got to do something. You're going to have to say something. Go to the right person. You're going to have to speak up about it because it's going to show how innocent, which I got 6 of Cups, you are in this. I like to have little kids at the lemonade stand. You're going to be the one sipping while they give you the shade because you called them out on their BS. Like, that's what I got from that card. And the following 2 is Temperance. Everything's going to be situated and balanced out in the long run. But I keep hearing from Spirit, you have to say something. Get this ball rolling. Moderation, balance, patience. And it will take patience to get what you need to get because what has been done, I can see why you're tired of fight, but don't give up the fight. Spirit doesn't want you to. Okay, because your true potential is waiting to be discovered. All right, you should be there. They shouldn't do that to you. Don't stand your ground on this. You have the power. Okay, you got this for sure. Take the action. There's also your angel card. Look at that. It says the universe is ready to support you, but it requires your commitment. And this is now's the time to take that decisive action and guided events in your favor. See what I'm saying? It's telling you, go ahead, go forth. You know what to do, who to ask. Take that action. And so I would definitely pursue that. And you also have, which they don't know about, I got this card too. You got the connection, social connection card came out. So you have people who know people who know people. I would definitely use that. And some things in this process, don't show all your card. Tells you to keep it to yourself while you're doing this. You're working behind the scenes to get this fixed for what they have done to you. Because in the end, you're going to be the one celebrating. Look, the success card. All right. Just keep a few things to yourself while you're working on what they just did to you. And then you're going to be able to look. I like this last card came out for you. Then you'll be able to treat yourself. So do it quietly. Don't even let them know that you're coming for them the way they came for you and get this fixed. Okay. And keep us posted because you're going to want to come out shining bright because they try to pull one on you, but you're gonna make it through this. So keep us posted. Thanks. Let me read for you.
Okay. Okay, Arlene, the first thing I got for you, improved situation. This is really aggravating and really irritating right now, but an improved situation is coming. Either you're going to get moved to a better position or they're going to be moved somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Document. That's what they keep saying in my ear. Document everything that you do, that you contribute. Make sure you time stamp it if there's a way to do that. And then that way, if push comes to shove, you can show proof of what your work was as opposed to what they've taken from you. Um, that can be difficult in the corporate world. I know what you do, so I know how difficult it is to deal with a lot of this stuff. Um, but again, document, document, document. If you can document what's happening, if you can timestamp it in some kind of way, something that if push comes to shove, you can prove this was my idea, this was my work, this is what I contributed. And now someone else is trying to take credit for what I've done. And as difficult as it can be, that's very important for us to be able to know that and fight back with it. And then I got the moon. So this is talking about there are some things in the shadows there. So whoever it is that you're dealing with, they're not completely on the up and up. There's shadowy things going on with them. And so instead of them dealing with what they need to deal with to do the job right, they would rather just steal your work and present it as their own. And again, that's when being very accurate about what you're doing, what's going on is going to come in handy. And then I got going home, return to roots. So this very well could be talking about, by the time this item is done, this project is finished, there may be an opportunity for you to go home or to where you feel home is and kind of be able to start over or just rest and relax for a little while. God, it's hot in here. Jesus. And then the last thing I got was inheritance, what's left for you. And so there are going to be things that are going to be left for you. And when you're able to prove your work for what you did, this is really going to come in handy then, because now you're going to inherit the proper praise of what you should have gotten for the work to begin with. And I just keep getting it's just somebody that's being lazy and they don't want to do their own work. And they would rather just take yours and be done with it. And you're just going to have to CYA a little bit more energetically, I guess would be a good way to put it. Jesus, man, I know I had the AC on. I can hear it running and it's still hot as all get out here. All right. Let's see. Patsy's next.
Okay.
May I please get a reading, ladies? Absolutely.
Let's see, Patsy.
All right.
Sometimes when I do readings, either get cold or I get real warm. It's one or the other too. And I'm like, is it working?
Yeah.
I think that happens to me a lot.
It's like I had the temp in here just right. I'm sitting here and it's like all of a sudden, I gotta go cut down the AC. I can't breathe. Ugh. Wonder somebody turned the temp up. It was like,
Yeah, it's supposed to start to get maybe about mid-70s or 80, I think, here by Monday. Tomorrow's supposed to start warming up again.
Yeah, we've got some massive storms coming our way, which is always nice when it's hot because everything gets steamy. And we're supposed to have a heat wave. Like, wonderful. Everybody's power bill gets to go up.
Oh, wow. You got some good cards, Patsy. I'm about to tell you what you got. All right. Let me put these cards in order the way they want me to. You got like 3 major arcana cards. All right. So what I have for you, Patsy, is there's some changes coming through. You got the death card, whatever's ending, you're gonna be birthing something. So this is all the death card. So I like this is so funny. Look at the skeleton, the wings. I'm cracking over this card. So yes, it's endings, change, transformation. You're transitioning. I've noticed this a lot, people. I'm like, is it because we're going to go through this new moon phase and we're manifesting with the new moon? Because I'm getting a lot of that for us. Because you are the Empress. This is why the next card I got. Look at that. You are the Empress. You got some abundance coming on. You're sitting on your throne. I keep getting good things coming. Whatever you try to put in there, it's basically it's fertility, your beauty is something that a seed that was planted, that abundance is coming, abundance and prosperity. I keep getting when I pull this card, when I was pulling your cards too. And one other thing talks about, and it's funny because I was like, is it wealth? What's going on? Is it, good, other good information coming on at your birthing? So there's also a potential for abundance. And this is also known as the 10 of coins, which is basically the 10 of pentacles. Look at that. Look, the person doing, I keep saying, look at the yoga pose. So, I mean, you got some real, it keeps just saying, you're pregnant. It doesn't have to be pregnancy. But yes, it could be financial security, spend maybe time for family success, having yourself a good time. So whatever it is, it's going to put a smile on your face. We also hope it's money too. All right. And then also, like anything, is continue to trust your guidance. I got the Hermit. You always have time when you want to take a break and reflect. I got the Hermit card too. So in between all this joyous stuff going, once one thing is happening that you manifested, continue to put the next one on the line. Just keep rolling them through. I keep getting for spirit. Whatever your birthing that you will see come to fruition is coming. And one of the things I want you to know, continue to stay aligned and to stay grounded. Then we pop the oracle cards out for you. Wanted me to let you know that you're going to be emotionally fulfilled with this that's manifesting to your life. I got the told spirit told me pull that. Don't hold back. Wherever it is that you're doing, keep doing it. Don't hold back. Continue to take the leap of faith and take those chances, because your chances right now that whatever you're doing is paying off for you. So that's what I have for you, Patsy. Thanks for letting me read for you.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, Patsy. First, evolving essence. This is naivety softens, wisdom blooms. I don't know what that means.
I know. You're getting wiser.
That must be an Australian thing. I don't know. I don't get that one. Okay. But evolving essence, that I do get, that's your essence is your inner core. It's your inner spirit. It's what other people see when they look at you. But yet we have to keep in mind that people look at us through their own filters. So if they're looking through a really crappy, dirty filter, they're not going to see how brightly you shine. And there's not a lot you can do about that, because that's their hang up, not your hang up. But for you, you just keep evolving, you keep growing, you keep building that essence from within into goodness. And the higher you can move up with that, the higher you're going to move up spiritually and dimensionally. And that's what we're all striving for right now, is to get to that next level, so that we're all operating on the next level, and things would be so much better. And then I got leader, father energy. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be a father, but it does feel like you have leader energy. This also could be someone around you, a spouse, a father, an uncle, a brother, anybody that you go to for advice. Whenever you're in their presence, you feel that father energy surrounding you. And that helps you deal with the regular day-to-day crap that you put up with, because they're there to kind of prop you up a little bit. And then the last thing I got was the sun. You can't ask for better than that. It's one of the best cards in the deck. And that's the sun. And the truth cannot hide in the sun. The darkness and the shadow cannot hide in the sun. So with all that you do, with all that you think about and dream about, it's all out in the sun. You're not hiding anything. And that's a really special thing. So, yeah, I just keep getting just let your sun shine. Just let it pour out of you because you're full of sunshine. And you've got that leading energy, and you've got that evolving essence. As you're moving up the scale, your sun gets brighter and brighter. So that's what I keep getting for you. And thank you for letting us read for you, Patsy. I hope that helps. All right, we're at 1:30. You're good. We got 3 left.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next up, we got Christine Camerata. Is there anything positive ahead for me?
Let's see.
Heard yes.
Yeah, that's what I got, because these cards are definitely yes cards, and I'm going to put some tarot with it just to be sure. Okay, let's see. Yeah, once we do one more card for her, then I'll be ready.
I want ice cream.
Look, I've been lately been
I'm sitting there thinking I would love a soft serve ice cream cone from Dairy
I've
Queen.
been doing the ice cream Snickers bars lately. It's like, especially if I'm doing the anything with the summer party and stuff, like an hour and a half, 2 hours before we do it, I have to have that. It's just something about some ice cream or something to get me energized.
I'm sitting here and it's like I'm starting to crave a soft serve ice cream cone from Dairy Queen. It's like,
oh yeah, good.
And number one, I don't have $5 for a damn ice cream cone. And number two, I'm not driving all the way across town.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Depending how far it is, I'm the same way. So right now, Christy, I do have some good information for you. So I pulled 2 cards. The first one, you have success coming, charge ahead. And so I decided to do clarifiers with the tarot card for you. Okay. And I like this card. Got the hat on. King of Swords. So yes, you got some positive things coming to hit for you. It says clarity, you got growth, truth. So some things, whatever is hidden that you don't feel like right now, all these good things, you do have some good things coming for you. So look out. He looks very satisfied. And on top of the success charge ahead, look how beautiful this card is. So yes, you do for sure. And then the next card, you got new opportunities. Doors are opening for you. I don't know if you feel it, but they're saying you may have to walk through some of these doors. There's opportunities arriving for you. So I asked the cards. High Priestess card. Look at that. The High Priestess. It even says for you wisdom, tradition. There's some things coming to you in the form where you will see it, and it's your chance to take it. Trust your intuition. You see the priestess covering his face. That you got to trust your intuition with this. All right. On top of that, some things aren't what they seem through your way, because that's why the trust your intuition card came out. Sometimes things aren't what they seem. They do not want you to walk through that wrong door either. So I asked them, so what is that? It's sometimes what happens when you're making progress, and this is also known as the 3 of Wands, the opportunities come, you don't want to self-sabotage, because I want to know what that is. You make up in your mind, because I thought maybe this is somebody else. It says, no, you personally can make it in your mind and close that door or walk out of it too fast, because the universe is, sometimes they give you that detour that you feel like with anything positive. Trust in that detour, divine detour. Even says here, the universe is adjusting your path to match your soul's evolution. And if a door has closed, it is because no longer resonates with who you are becoming. So that's why that new door, that new opportunity is open up for you. So it's up to you to see through it and to take the leap of faith and walk through it. All right. And then my guys that said, don't talk about it, be about it. That's just came in my head. So thanks for letting me read for you.
All right. The first thing I got is adapting in a difficult time. So there may have been some hard times recently. Maybe you're still in the middle of it. A lot of what's going to get you through is just learning to adapt. Doesn't mean that you're giving in or that you're not being strong. It just means that sometimes adapting is the better choice, as opposed to digging in your heels and saying, no, it's my way or the highway. And then I get, you're feeling very unprepared, like you're not ready for this. So whatever it is that you're working on adapting to, you don't feel capable of dealing with it right now. And so you want to look for a fast way to get out of it. Just do it, get done with it, move on. But that's not the answer. A lot of times we are put through things in order to learn a lesson so that we can then be able to share that knowledge, share that wealth with others around us. And then the last thing I get is the 10 of Pentacles, which is talking about leaving a legacy, having a retirement. It feels like this is something that if you're not working on it already, you've been thinking about it. And that may be the case only if you're only able to sock away $5 a week or something. Start working on what you want in your future, and know that when you follow your path and you're going in the direction you're told to go in, you're going to feel a lot better about it. Those around you are going to feel a lot better about it. I just keep getting like there's something going on. I don't know if it's at work or what, but there's something going on that you're just, you're having a hard time adapting because you weren't ready for it. You were unprepared. That's okay. You can take a time out and go sit in the corner and figure out what you need to do next. And nobody's going to punish you for it. You're the only one that's putting yourself in time out. Nobody else is. So it just feels like Spirit is just saying, okay, you're not quite ready. You still got work to do before you can deal with fill in the blank. And that's okay. At least admit, okay, I'm stuck right here. I'm not pulling anything. Y'all need to come in and help me out with this. And so it feels very much like as you deal with each uncertainty, you deal with it, you let it click. You don't go the fast way with it, you go the old fashioned way with it, and you're going to see prosperity and abundance of some kind. You're going to get a raise, you're going to get a bonus, you're going to get offered a better position at another company that makes a lot more money than what you're making now. Anything is possible. You just have to believe it in order to live it. And that's all they're saying. Okay, that's it.
All right, there we go. I know you didn't get. Jules said she had her. Julie had her question earlier, and I told her to repost it because I couldn't find it. I was trying to scroll back to see where it was posted earlier.
Oh, okay. I must have missed Jules.
Yeah, I told Julie. I told her. I said to repost it because I was looking.
Oh yeah,
for
put it in real quick, Jules, because
Yeah.
I thought I had clicked on it. I don't know why it didn't.
Yeah, sometimes it does that because I was checking. So I could find where it was earlier, but like you said, it's a lot scrolling. So I think, was it Brina next?
Yes, okay. Brina is next.
Brina next. Okay. All right. Let's see. Or let's see.
I'm sitting here eating marshmallows because I got a sweet tooth.
There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. From your mom. All right. Let's see. Okay, there she just posted it.
Got it.
Okay, we got it. It's for you. So let's see. Message.
Brenda, did your mom like Daffodils? Why am I seeing daffodils? And I can smell them too. I'm seeing them, smell them, daffodils. And that's not a common flower. Or at least not down here. It's not.
Yeah, she liked daffodil. That's what she put in the chat.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, the first thing I got, Brenna, is mishandling mistakes made. She feels guilty because there were things in y'all's life that she mishandled. Mistakes were made. Things did not go the way she thought they would go. And she always felt guilty for not providing the way she intended to provide. And so you can simply say to her in your own time, maybe at home in front of a mirror or something, so that you're looking at yourself, and just let her know the marshmallow thing is over with. It's been forgiven. It's no longer an issue that we have to handle. Mistakes are made. You learn from your mistakes. You go forward from there. And then I got companion here for you. Now, I don't know if you're in a relationship right now or not. If you are in a relationship, then this is telling you that it's going to strengthen to where it becomes more of a companionable type of love, as opposed to a burn up the sheets, all kinds of stuff is happening tonight kind of deal, depending on what it is that you get into. But if you have a companion currently, then there are maybe some discussions that you need to have just to get everybody on the right page. If you're not in a relationship right now, that means somebody soon is going to stumble into your path. They're going to literally run into you and knock you down. And a friendship grows from there, which can lead to a variety of different timelines of how that relationship goes. Now, Spirit can show me the different timelines, but they're not my timelines. So, yeah, I'm not, I mean, I don't know, maybe a companion that could be a new pet that's coming into your life, or a new friend that you make suddenly that you enjoy their company with. And then the last thing I got was inheritance. And this talks about what's left for you. There are things she left for you. They may not have no significant value whatsoever. Doesn't matter. What matters is that this is something for you, and she doesn't want it taken away from you. And I think that's kind of what gave her the strength to pop out one night when he was trying to coil the wire up and stick it back in the side. My husband used to tease me all the time about not enjoying the little things in life. It feels like that's part of the message here, part of the inheritance that she left for you, is that Everything happens for a reason. We may not like that reason, we may not like that result, but there is a purpose for it. And good or bad, win or lose, as long as we continue to allow it to grow to whatever degree, may not ever be your best friend again, or may not ever be your lover again. That doesn't mean you turn around and walk out the door and start hating on them. That doesn't accomplish anything except give you heartburn. That's what they said, heartburn. Okay. I just keep feeling like just things are happening in a certain way because that's the way they need to happen for you to come full circle back around into your strength and your power and what you need going forward.
Yep.
That's what I'm getting to you.
And it's so funny. So the first card pull, I let her know she's here in spirit. So, because I was asking, I got this. I love this card. It's so beautiful. Butterflies.
Isn't that a beautiful card?
And I like the fact that it said hello. The next one kept pulling these out. Like I was like pulling cards, like I'll pull the whole deck. Look, spirit messages for your mom. So the other side. So she does say hello. And then the next one I got also was the family card. Look at that. A family member, what she is, your mother. Look, protect each other, protect one another is constantly what I got from that. That the love is there and that she appreciates you. She loves you. Look at this beautiful cat. Oh my gosh. So look at it and has the gift in hand. So I kept getting a thoughtful dresser. And then look, you can't, she's watching over you. You can't make this up. Protect her. Feel yourself watching over you always. Just call upon her. Always there for you. What she's trying to let you come through, there's a lot of messages coming through, a lot of more information if you're willing to ask her, because there's something that's going to come in your favorable outcome. Like I said, I was just pulling out decks. Look how many hands she has. It told me to pay attention to all these different things, the way things can manifest, different outcomes. It's up to you. Your choice. Look, she has 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 5 hands in this photo. So you pay attention to hands because it can improve your life, your home, and your body. Where these choices can maybe coming in. She's just giving you a heads up. There's some beautiful things manifesting right now. So whatever hasn't been going right, things will improve. She wants to let you know to continue to trust your angels. Look at that. Look, all those angels, all their wings. Trust your angels. Even says here, let go of your expectations on how your dreams will come true. She says, trust that heaven has a plan for you. You can't make, this is so beautiful. So it's continues. So it's almost like she's just there, always next to you, one of your guides. And last one I got was, look how blessed you are. Look at this. Beautiful. Everything was just beautiful. Angels kept getting nothing but joy and happiness. You are surrounded by divine favor, blessed in ways seen and unseen. Know that you are cherished and supported by your mom and by the higher realms and the higher power. So step forward with unwavering faith. So she's like, step into your power. You can handle whatever comes your way. And there's so many things and favorable for your life to come. So go ahead and step into that. And you can always talk to her. Look at the picture. Even if there's no vision, you already have an image of her. Speak anytime. She's always there. All right. That's what I have for you, Brina.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Mm-hmm. All right. Shining love, light, truth.
Okay.
Any messages? Okay.
The deck is pulling me to pull me this deck. All right. Make sure everybody, you please hit the like button. And then I know we got one more reading left. Make sure you leave a comment at the end of the live when we're done. And make sure you're still subscribed to both our channels if you're not already. And make sure all notifications are on because we'll be doing a live again soon. So.
Yeah, we're all going to be over on Judy's Healing Fire tonight.
Yes.
At 10 p.m. Central for her channelversary party. So you'll see all of your favorites over there helping her party and celebrate. So
yes. We'll both be there tonight. And that's why Spirit's letting her know about like Dairy Queen, me about my ice cream Snickers bar. It's to be getting prepared. For the night. See, she got the marshmallows going. See, we're getting prepared. We're getting energy. Oh,
I
good.
bought a
I
little
know
piece
this.
of cake at the grocery store at the beginning of the week. I got one slice left in there. I swear, if anybody touches it, I'm going to chop their fingers off. All right, the first thing I got for you is healing and recovery. And it's going to happen the fast way. So it's not going to be something that's long drug out. There's some kind of healing and or recovery that you're going through right now or that you're about to go through, but it's going to happen in a fast way. It's not going to drag on and take like freaking forever. You're going to be able to deal with it, move on from it, go forward. And then I got a reversal. Look it up because I don't know reversals.
I'll say, well, which card is it?
It is the Emperor.
Oh, to me, I look at that as
reverse. So
yeah, I always see the Emperor as, you know how like it's like I almost give it like boss vibes of how can I put it, like of masculine like energy. I always call it go raw.
A lot of masculine energy. It can be very stifling energy. It can you feel like you're getting stuck on something. It says learn when it's time to question the obligations and mores of society. So maybe it's your turn to question, why do we have to do it this way? Why do we have to go in that direction? Why must I fill in the blank? It doesn't matter, because that's not what makes or break a person or a day. It's just a way of just not wanting to deal with things right at the moment. Because the last card I got for you is death. Don't freak out. It doesn't mean anything bad. It just means that there's some old stuff that's got to get cleared out, killed off, dealt with, no more, so that you can go forward. Once you get this step done, the rest is going to be a cakewalk. That's the biggest thing I got for you. It's just you've got some old stuff that needs to be cleared out. And once you clear it out, it's a done deal.
All right, let's see. I got some. So I did both the prediction deck with the tarot, so I can clarify everything. Because I was like, well, make sure if I tell you, you understand what both these cards, all these cards mean. So first, I want to let you know that, at times your boundaries are probably challenged. So I want to make sure I read that in right, because I got what out of my mind, but I want to make sure I trust my intuition more. So I want to clarify that up for you. And the reason why that card came up, and it's so funny, you got the Emperor card, right? That's what I got. That's what it is. I got this energy, this masculine energy even says somebody who's trying to be dominant, someone who's immature. Like I just kept getting that energy. It's so funny when you were saying that. I got the same card. I was like, who is challenging your boundaries? So it's that Emperor. Whatever that someone's trying to overstep you, like you said, say no. Do what you gotta do, because someone's really trying to want it their way or the highway. So you got to stand your ground. And there is reward for your effort. I got a spirit will let you know there's reward for the effort of being authentic, sticking to yourself. And I got the Queen of Wands card to confirm that. Look at this beautiful card. It's the Queen of Wands. It even says here, courage, confidence, independence. So there's a time like Wands action where you have to be you. I want you to stay authentic and true to yourself. Okay. Yeah, you see, she says she has 4 kids with kids, and she's always being challenged, hence her boundaries. Yes, so you have to use those, be that queen, all right, and let that Emperor stay reversed and say, no, I got this. You're gonna have to stand your ground. And you're gonna strategize through this, because there's ways to do it, to make sure you continue to set your boundaries and keep your boundaries so no one oversteps it for you. Spirit keeps talking about boundaries because you are the high priestess. All right, look at that. And I like how it has the crystals and the balance in this picture. It says, look at the photos. You're going to have to balance it out between your personal, your own independence, and with your family. And even says here, divine law, your subconscious, your intuition. All right, take time for yourself. You need time. It says you need time to self-reflect. You need time to meditate. You need time out in the sun, just for you. Even if it's a book for 15, 20, 30 minutes. Find a space. It's constantly I get. And they keep even saying, you have to, how they have those worry stones? That's what they're telling me. You may have to take that, have in your hand, Take your 10, 15 minutes and have time for you. So Spirit's basically telling me that you need some self-care time and learn how to say no, mean it, and get your me time in. So that's what I have for you. Thanks. Let me read for you.
Thank you, ma'am. Did I read for Shining Love?
Yeah, then you go first. Look.
Yeah, I did go first.
Look,
Okay,
look,
I
look,
couldn't remember.
look, this is what happens when Spirit's like, it's time for y'all to get your
It's like
energy in.
I'm looking at it thinking, well, yeah, just because the cards I'm looking at down here are like not what I just read. It's like, okay,
It's
because I was
hilarious.
trying
It
to pull
does that
ahead.
sometimes.
Okay.
Oh gosh, this was so much fun.
Jules.
I got one more. That's right, Jules. I can't believe it. It's went by so fast. Then we got one more. Let me see.
Yep, this is it. Jules, who is currently job hunting. So,
let's see what we got. See what Spirit's calling
me. I know
you
had a couple of interviews with the company. I don't think you've heard back yet on those.
All right, let's see here to find one. Yeah, and the thing, and see what the problem I have with like the answers to these jobs, and when we get one, more timing is because the energy always changes, and depending on what happens in this country, depending on what some of these jobs, these businesses do. So let's see what the energy is around here, because I know they are some are hiring, some don't want to hire as much, or they don't want to pay what they should be paying you.
Right. All right. First thing I got, challenges ahead. So you're undergoing trial by fire right now. You are going through some challenges. These are things that are going to make you grow. So it's a good thing that it's happening. And then I got changing directions. So whatever it is you do next, it's going to be like an about face of what you're kind of used to doing, which can make you a little uncomfortable, but it won't take long before you become invigorated by it. And then I got the 5 of Swords. So that's usually somebody that's kind of maybe want to pick a fight, something they just want to punch somebody. If that's someone that you work with, then you might want to have a talk with them about their anger management problems. But it doesn't really feel that it just feels like it's an income. It just feels like it starts feeling like a fight, like you're punching against everything, trying to get that next step. It's coming. Lastly, I got the Queen of Wands. And so, this is a very confident, very feisty, very energetic woman. This is you through and through. We just live down the road from each other, so I know what you're like. It just feels like there's going to be a lot of other people who kind of look up to you as to what do I do next? What direction do I go in? I think in a lot of respects, you're kind of feeling the same thing. But with the Queen of Wands here, this is telling me that you're also you also hold secrets well. So when somebody tells you a thing, that's it. It doesn't get repeated unless you see them repeat it. Is basically the way my Facebook works. So your Queen of Wands just keeps coming up and coming back, like just very fasty. I am who you need. I'm the one that can do this job better than anybody else. Sell it. You know how to do that. Sell yourself, because I see you very definitively changing direction as far as what kind of job that you're going to get. It feels really, really positive. It may take a little longer than you wish, but it still feels really, really, really positive. That's it. That's what I got. Nothing else.
All right, I have hers. I was just pulling out cards. All right, so the first thing I got for you is right now you are continue to stay disciplined and work on it like he's doing, like you said, with the job applications, putting yourself out there. So you continue to do in the work. And it's so funny, this even says, and this word comes out, it says self-discipline, being honest with yourself, putting out. So you're just taking time. Look how this person, like applying for a job back then, like you would do with books, you would have to do all the work with the writing and stuff, but now you do everything on computer. So it says continue to put that effort in, because it's going to create that new beginning. With your action put in, you're going to start hearing back. All right. You're going to hearing for like job interviews and everything. So as long as you put in that work, you'll start hearing back from people, only because you're putting in the work. So, but only thing is, once you get it, you got to reflect, like, is this the pay? Is this something I want to do? When you get the offers, sometimes is it what I want? You have to reflect that fits you. Okay. When it happens, it reflects that it fits you, but do continue to apply, because sometimes something will seem like spirits are giving me that maybe you're not qualified for, overqualified for, but keeps telling me, modify your resume to what you need to modify it for. If it's changing, taking a sentence out, rephrasing it, taking something out, putting something in that you used to do or have done, it's telling me that too. Because, applying out here, because everything's online, you want to make sure it's legit too. So check to make sure some of the places have actual legit websites where you can also go through there, and not other external things like Indeed and stuff. Is telling me that too. And at the end, you will be celebrating. So don't worry, don't give up, because your end results are 4 of Wands. You're going to be happy. You're going to get something that you're going to enjoy and love and get to pay. But it's just in due time. I wish I could tell you when, but spirit is like that. It won't tell me when, but you keep putting the work, it's going to pay off, because I got the angel card Truth. And it says you are not here to conform, but carry a unique frequency. And when your silence or your truth keeps you or keeps others comfortable, you dim your light that was meant to liberate. So speak what is real and true, and do not submit to others' illusions. So no matter what, make sure you find something and you stay true to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Don't let anybody dim it. And it's so funny, because before I got you doing this, you continue to do the work. The job will come. You get rewarded for your effort. I got the light card again about dimming your light. Don't do it. Look at this card. It even says self-expression, confidence. Have that confidence, your freedom, light. That keeps telling you, stop dimming your light to fit in. Shine as you are meant to. So whatever it is, especially when it comes to this job, regardless, shine. You got this. So you don't let anybody dim it. Talks about how you're doing it through social media could help. You can find posts through social media, find other different ways to find any job postings to help you along the way. And what always works, it to me never fails for us, but as humans, we want it when we want it, is putting it in the universe, praying for it. Pray from the heart, want it from the heart, and then claim it. It even says prayer really can move mountains. So reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch the miracle unfold. And that's where I talked about the divine timing. So put in there, pray, mean it, give your heart to it, put in that reward for effort that the previous card says, and it will come. So I wish you all the best. Keep us posted. I can't wait to see you put in the chat that you got a job that you like. All right, with the money that goes along with it. Thanks for letting me read for you.
Yay. All right. And that's it. We're done.
Wow. Awesome. We actually got through everybody.
Only been here 2 hours and 4 minutes. So.
That's awesome. There's only somebody left in the queue.
Thank you, everybody, for being with us today.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Jackie. And
thank you.
Don't go anywhere when we sign off, so we can set up next time.
Definitely.
And, y'all have a great afternoon, and we will see you over on Judy's Healing Fire tonight.
Yes.
At 10 p.m. Central Time.
We're going to go outside to the universe and get re-energized for the night.
There you go. Go take a nice little nap.
That too. Bye.
That always helps. I love my nap times.
Yes.
All right. Bye, everybody.